Hello dear students, welcome to our second master class in which we will be talking about the importance of pragmatics in language understanding. So, the objective for this master class is that you will be able to comprehend and appreciate the importance of pragmatics in language understanding. So, in deep analysis, we're going to see the fundamental concepts of it. We're going to see the introduction, key concepts in pragmatics and importance of semantics in language learning, and practical applications and teaching strategies. As you can see in there, we're going to tackle the principles of pragmatics. As you see in the picture that the man is trying to communicate in his English and the other says, okay, I don't understand, I only speak English. So that is the importance of pragmatics, in which the study of it is the study of how the context impacts interpretation, meaning and communication through different contexts. It has to be in regards of tone, body language, and situational factors. And the key concepts that we have to keep in consideration is that pragmatics makes you context, which could be situational or cultural. Also, speech acts, how the actions acts through a speech. And also, another key concept is that the implicature, that refers into meaning inferred from context. So that is why how pragmatics work. So let's talk about one of these speech acts in which it categorizes from direct and indirect speech. In this matter, they differ. They are ways of narrating the speech of someone to some other person following the certain rules. So, what is a direct speech? It is a mode of expression that directly presents the words spoken or quote by a third person. Let's take a look at some example. Okay, this is a direct speech example. Kirian said, "I am doing my work." As you see, the message is under quotes. They said, "We will go for the function," or he asked, "Can I make this?" But in difference with indirect speech, we can use it when we convey that someone said in our own words without repeating the actual text of that person. Like this is an example. Take a look at the difference from the first example, the first three examples, and then look at the difference in here. I just took the same examples just to let you know how indirect speech work. Okay? For example, Kirian said that she is doing her work. They said they will go to the function. He asked whether he can make that. As you can see in this, we are trying to convey the message in our own words. Obviously, the action is performed by other people, but when we use indirect speech, we say in other words. As you see in here, the direct speech says, "I will call you tomorrow," okay? But the next day, the following Tuesday, he never called her, and then she tell her friend, "Okay, he said that he will call me tomorrow the next day." Oh, that's very sad. So that is how you can understand the first principle of pragmatics. Okay. Another, how pragmatics in language learning works. It makes you to enhance your language proficiency because you will understand grammar and vocabulary to effective real world use. In other matters is that you will understand the English language in more high levels in different contexts. And also, you can understand pragmatics on the role play and simulations with practical exercise to practice pragmatic skills. We can do role playing in which we can communicate and we can be understood in different contexts. Another, you can understand through feedback and reflection, okay, in which you can see and you can measure your understanding of different context, okay? And also, what are the common challenges in here, okay? First, you will have cultural difference, misinterpretations due to different cultural norms, also context misunderstanding, failure to grasp situational or relational context, or overgeneralization, applying rules of one language to another without considering the pragmatic difference. I'm going to take these examples again, but I'm seeing that in this picture, this guy is trying to communicate in his language. Maybe in his cultural maybe country, he will be understood on what he's saying. But in this, that he said, I don't understand, I only speak English. We can see that this person doesn't have a pragmatic mastering of it, because it is not understanding what he's saying. But when we have this pragmatics understanding, we can understand different contexts, different cultural difference, and other contexts. So, those are the common challenges that pragmatics can lead us, okay? As you are starting to be a teacher, you have to know many teaching strategies in order to implement pragmatics in here. For example, you have to exposure to authentic materials by using films, dialogues in real-life conversations. Not only conversation from the United States, it could be from the UK, it could be from Australia, where they have different contexts, they have different dialects. So that is why it's important the use of pragmatics in education. You can use interactive activities like group discussions, role plays, and problem-solving tasks, okay? And also you have to get a pragmatic awareness, as I said before, okay? You need to get to students know the difference between cultures in pragmatic aspects, okay? So, in conclusion, let's recap some key concept points that how pragmatics enriches and are important in language understanding. They enrich understanding and effectiveness in communication. It is essential for overcoming language barriers and fostering intercultural competences. Okay? Also, I called your attention in order you to encourage continuous practice and reflection on pragmatic skills. Okay, guys. So this is the end of how pragmatic works. Thank you so much.